Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start a bit of a series of videos showing you different ideas for teachers' gifts. It's coming up to the end of the school year here now, and in the UK they do break up at different times all across the country. I know the north breaks up a lot earlier than the south, so I thought if we start these now it gives you time to be able to have a look and do some for yourself if you want to. So what we're going to start off with today is this. It's actually a pen holder, and I would imagine this is meant for a paper pad, but it might fit a telephone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's big enough, but we'll have a look once we've actually moulded it and we'll see whether it would fit that in. So that's what I'm doing today. What I'm going to do is put some bits in which I have prepared already, because I didn't really want to do this in layers so that everything stayed in place where I wanted it to, because I didn't want the layers to show on the side. So I thought maybe we could have a go at trying to get them all put together before we put them into the mould. So this is what I've done. And what I've done here is I've got a razor that goes on the top of a pencil, which I've actually filled with resin already so that it doesn't get any bubbles coming out from there and trapping that onto there. I've attached it to the crayon, and I've also put a pin in there as well attached to the crayon, so that when that goes into the mould, which will actually go around that way round, it sort of more or less holds them in place as to where I want them in the mould. And I've done the same thing with the other side. On that side there's a ruler, pencil sharpener and a pencil. The pencil sharpener, again, although it's attached to the pencil there so you can't really see it very well, I have actually filled it with resin in there so that it doesn't, again, cause too many air bubbles. I think we will get bubbles because they're going to get trapped in different areas. We can't help that. And with this particular mould, the widest part is here. So with having the ruler, I had to have the pencil and the sharpener behind the ruler, but hopefully you'll still be able to see it through okay, and it will still have the same effect. So we've got that all ready to go. I've also got this little thing which I got off of Temu, which will just go in there. And what I've done with that is I've sprayed it with a spray varnish, because it's really just paper there, so I didn't want that soaking up too much resin and the wood as well. So I've sprayed it with a spray varnish, so hopefully it's made it fairly waterproof. We have another pin which I'm going to put in on this end. That may or may not fall to the bottom. We'll just have to try our best with that one. And then I got one of these, which is the big sprinkles that you can get. And this one was a teacher one, so it had ABC, 1, 2, 3s, that sort of thing, some stars. Well, this one sort of went with the colour scheme that I've sort of gone with this one, which is green, yellow and blue. But I found out that they're not very waterproof. Colour just floods out of them. As soon as you get them wet, the colour goes everywhere. So I've laminated it, and again I'm going to pop it in actually on like that. So again it will hold it at a bit of an angle. Hopefully it may or may not show with the lamination. Hopefully it won't show too much, but hopefully that will stop that from the colour running too much. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get all my PPE on and mix up some resin, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's all been mixed up now. This is just normal 1:1 epoxy resin. And what I'm going to do first of all is just spray the mould with some alcohol spray. Just try and eliminate as many bubbles as possible. I'm just going to pour a little bit in to begin with, just let it find its own way around the mould. This is my first ever video, so I hope it comes across okay. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please like, hype and subscribe to my channel. It would help me no end, especially as a beginner. It will tell YouTube that you're enjoying what I'm doing, and it will show it to other people. please do like and share, well, share, yes, but hype and subscribe. So I'm just going to go around all the edges of all the little 90-degree angles that we've got in here, which is quite a lot. Hopefully get rid of some of those bubbles that might get down there. So I think it's going to be impossible to not get any bubbles in here at all, but we'll give it a go. Right, now we'll start putting some things in. Now I do know with this mould, I measure it with water first of all, just to see how much resin we needed. And I do know that the sides come out. So I have got a couple of things to just put either side, just to try and keep it in shape a little bit. And then we start putting things in. And this one will go in this side. I've got to try and remember that, of course, everything's upside down. So I'm going to try and remember to put things the right way round. That goes in that way. Now little 1, 2, 3 goes at the side. And the other bits I'll put in a minute. I just want to pop these in first. And very slowly, I think I might use my stick actually to try and stop it from creating too many bubbles. Just slowly pour this and let it find its way around. When I measured this, it was about 210 ml it was to take. So I have mixed up a little bit less because, of course, with everything going in there, won't need that amount. Just seeing a little bit on there that I don't want. I think I'm still going to have quite a lot left over. Just in a pesky bubble. Bring him up. The trouble is, pencil is wood. And so, of course, it's creating bubbles, which I didn't think about. So maybe I should have sealed it with some Mod Podge or something. I'll give it a spray. Just make sure that's okay. There's a bubble there. Yeah, there's going to be lots. Well, never mind. They might come up. It's just one of those things, isn't it? With this sort of thing. You're always going to get bubbles. Let's fill that a little bit more. It's almost to the top. Have a play around again. That, I think, is the alcohol spray that's caused those swirly things in there. I did mix it for quite a long time, so I'm hoping I've mixed it all right on its own. There's some bubbles coming out with crayons. One thing I will say with this is please don't make the mistake that I did once when I was making something with crayons and put it in on my heat mat to cure. And please don't put it in a curing machine because I came back to a big puddle of crayon where it had melted, which was a bit silly, but there you go. I didn't even think about it. Right, let's pop this in now. Use my tweezers to push it down. And on this side, we're using the pin. This is still going to try and float up. So I might have to babysit that for a little bit. Another spray. I'll just try topping this up. There we go, just making sure that I've got it nicely topped up. There's actually not too much left over. I did actually mix up a little bit less than the 210 because I knew that we would have things going in there pushing it up. So I'm going to keep on having to press this down, I think, until it's thick enough that it will stay down on its own. And also babysit it for a while, trying to eliminate some of the bubbles. And this is going to pop up. I'll keep an eye on it, keep babysitting it, and then I'll come back to you when it's all cured. See you later. This is all cured up now, so unmould it. Now it needs quite a bit of trimming up because there was a little bit of an overspill there. I did have to babysit this for about an hour yesterday until it was thick enough for the pieces to stay in place. They kept popping up. And I think there's going to be a lot of bubbles because it just kept producing bubbles all the time. So we just pull this out. There we go. That's that last bit. Turn the mould the right way round. Oh, that's not too bad actually. I'm quite happy with that. We've got this side. There is a little bubble there, which I knew there was going to be bubbles, but it's not as bubbly as what I thought it was going to be, which is really good. So we've got this side, which they were behind the ruler, but that's fine. We've got the end here. We've got this side, which is really good. And we've got that side there. So that's brilliant. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of trimming there, which is fine. I'll do that in a moment. But what I have got is a vinyl that I've just cut out on the Cricut. It just says best teacher. So I think it's going to be better on this side. think that side's got more going on it to show on that one, so I'm just going to pop it on this side, I think. And we just pop that on there. Make sure it's fairly central and straight. Put it down, give it a good rub. Now, obviously this isn't UV DFT, it is just vinyl, so what I will have to do is give this a little bit of a coat of probably UV resin, something like that, just to protect the vinyl. I'll just peel that off. There we are. So that looks good. So that's great. I think that would make a nice, unusual present for a teacher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this all off and just coat that, and then I'll be back and show you the end results. So I'll see you soon. So here we are, all done. I have trimmed it up. I haven't actually top coated this yet. I will do that later. But I just wanted to finish it off for you so that you could see. So I'll put pen and pencils in there and a little pad of paper in there. I think it would fit some phones. Mine, with the cover I've got, is a little bit too thick for it to go in there, but I think it probably would fit some phones if you wanted to put a phone, make it into a phone holder. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe and like, and if you subscribe it will let you know when my next video is going to come up. And as I say, we are going to do, or I'm going to do, a series of these, so there will be another one shortly with another idea for you for teachers' gifts. But thank you so much for watching, it means so much to me, and bye for now.